going on, friends? My name is MC and welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. Last time left off, we got through the Ice Cavern, and now in this part, we're going to make way into our second temple in the game, or at least it is my second temple, the Water Temple. It's really supposed to be the third temple, but I decided to take it on now, because YOLO. Alright, oopsies, no, you need the blue suit here in this dungeon, not the, green. Alright, so welcome to the Water Temple. Now this is real. Now this temple is known to a lot of people to be the hardest temple in the entire game. Honestly, though, I wouldn't say this temple is that hard. Well, in terms of going through, in terms of puzzles, yeah, I've seen a much harder dungeon than this. So, yeah. Anyway, first thing you want to do. Oh man, I wish I was playing this on the 3DS, because in the 3DS version, man, switching from iron boots to regular boots is so convenient. Because instead of the iron boots being an equipable item, it's actually an item that you can set so you can actually use it. That way, you wouldn't have to keep on pausing the game in order to switch to the iron boots. Which makes things so much convenient. All right, so that's what you want to do first thing right there. So as you can see, this temple is split up to four different directions, and there's 3 floors. Where I just went to is third right, and and the entrance is third down. Now we're going to go to first down, or no, first right, which is actually the floor. There's actually 2 floors right below this, so we're gonna do that right now. I'm gonna try to do this as simple as I can. I mean, it's not very easy. Of course, I'm probably gonna get myself lost here, because most likely because I've not done this in so long. So, and plus, and make matters even worse, I've only done this only once. So, oh hey, it's you. What? Fiance? Oh my god. Busted! Yeah, well, sorry. I didn't know I was gonna, like, fall asleep for... Yeah, now's not the time to do that. We're in a pretty tough situation now, aren't we? Yeah, Zora's domain is totally frozen. A young man named Sheik. Sheik is not really a man. This is our quest from you, the woman who is going to be my wife. Wow. Okay. Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. So yeah, there are 3 places. So you're gonna lead the way. All right. Are you actually gonna lead me through to the end of the dungeon? I hope so. At least it's not like Lord Jabu Jabu, where I have to carry you around. At least now you can actually handle stuff your own, which is a good thing. All right. Well, let's follow you. You're not really following her throughout this dungeon, because as you can see, yeah, she's not really here. Yeah, she's gone already. Yeah, that makes total sense, right? Of course it does. All right. Okay, so go inside over here, and we have these enemies. All right, these enemies can be a pain in the butt. Or actually, no, not really. These enemies are actually really easy. All you gotta do is stand as far as you can away from them. Otherwise, then they'll turn back into spikes, and then just hookshot them. So there we go. They're not too hard to take out. All right, and then a chest will appear after you do that. Well, you don't really have to go inside this room, because all this chest really contains is the map. But if you're someone like me who hasn't done this dungeon in a while, then yeah, you're gonna need. Then yeah, the map is probably gonna be your best friend. Well, the map and compass is gonna be your best friend throughout this dungeon. If you're someone who has either no experience with this temple or has some pretty rusty experience, because I haven't done this in quite some time. Alright, so if you have Fora's Wind, this is the temple that's gonna make Fora's Wind be very convenient, because in this temple there is lots and lots of backtracking. So in order to save time from backtracking, Fora's Wind is gonna be your key throughout this place. Alright, so now we're gonna be falling down back here to this first floor. Well, I'm still gonna call this first right, even though we're just on the 3rd floor. But still. Alright. Now this right here, you gotta be pretty quick. So let's see. Okay, there we go. And then there we go. Now the question is, can I make it to the door before these torches run out? Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna be relying on a lot of magic here in this place. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. And those clams are can be hard and easy at the same time. Alright. And inside this chest, we get a key. Alright, so we're pretty much done with that room for now. So we're going to now go across over to first down, which is over here, and there's a locked door right there. You can use that key to open up that locked door, but as of right now, that's gonna be pretty useless. First down will basically take you to a gold Skulltula, so yeah. Alright, and I believe you can just swim. I believe you can swim down deep enough so you can don't have to put on the iron. Oh yeah, you can. Alright, nice. And also that way you can avoid that enemy. Alright, there we go. Alright. So hit that switch, and then I should have equipped my hook shot from earlier, but here we go. There we go, and prepare to fight some Tektites. And luckily with the Goron sword, you can actually defeat those just fine. All right, and then you can hit that crystal, and then here we have a gold Skulltula. There we go. Oopsies. No, there we go. All right. Normally, this temple would be easier if you have. This temple would be really easy if you have the item from the second temple. But because in my case this is my second temple. Oh no, wrong tunic. Okay. Because this is my second temple, I'm doing this. I'm gonna be doing this a bit of a harder way. But I should be fine. Okay, no, come on. Oh, this controller is sensitive. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this temple a bit. This temple's gonna be a bit harder than it should be in my case, since I'm doing this as I'm doing the second before instead of like how you're supposed to do these temples. At least in A Link to the Past, or no, at least in this game, the temple, the order you do the temples, like the game's order of the temples, is actually pretty convenient. While in A Link to the Past, the order of the dungeons in that game is pretty weird. I would say. All right, and then if you dive down over here. This is actually where we're going to go. It's easier. The best way to go about this dungeon is by focusing on one floor at a time, I guess. So I guess it's the easiest way. I mean, Of course, maybe for speedrunners, there is like a really easy way for them to go through this temple. But for me, I don't really have much of an easy strategy, especially since it's been quite a long time since I've done this. But you know what? I'm trying my best. And did I land on it? Yes, I have. Okay. Alright, so now what you want to do here is you want to... okay, well, stop being sensitive on me now. Okay. There we go. Hit that crystal, and then you want to be really fast. Okay. And now I'm going to switch back to my regular boots, and that way I don't have to worry about these enemies. Please. Okay, good. All right. And this would be a pain in the butt to backtrack right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip Forest Wind like this, and then as soon as I get this key, I'm going to use it to return back all the way over here. It's going to save me some backtracking. Okay, and then I'm going to use another Forest Wind. Just like that. And then we're gonna go back down. This saves a ton of backtracking. Very nice. Alright. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to go all the way to the center of this floor. And I believe there's actually a gold skull here in this room, but as of right now we can't really reach it, so we're just gonna have to go back to it later. So there are 3 places where we can adjust the water level. This is the second out of the 3 places. Now pay attention to this animation right here, because when that block floats, as you can see, there's a hole right there. You want to make sure you don't miss it. So, therefore, now I'm going to sink down so I can fall inside that hole. And I hope I did not land on the spikes. No, I did not. Alright, that's good. Okay, now you can keep going up if you want to, but as of right now, it is not. But right now, it is not that necessary. And I apologize that if this commentary is not exactly the way I want it, but I'm trying to go through this, trying to make this temple as simple as I can make it. Oh great! And here we have these guys. Here we have these things again. Alright, I'm gonna deal with these spike enemies first. That way they're out of my way, because these guys can be a pain in the butt sometimes. These things drop bombs for some reason. But it's alright. Okay. Now you gotta use the hook shot because you cannot use arrows underwater. Oh crap! Oh man! Alright, come on. Get out of here. Gotta wait for them to open their mouths and then attack them. I'd say arrows is like easier to take them out than the hook shot. I mean, yeah, hook shot's nice, but still. All right, so once we get that key, now I'm going to return back to Warplate again. Okay. And then okay, I'm gonna use one more. I'm gonna use one more of this. So I think that's what I'm trying. Yes, I actually did study this temple before recording. Yeah, that's something I don't know. That's something I don't normally do with this game as of so far until like now. Because I know for a fact that this temple is gonna be a pain in the butt, so might as well. Alright, and when you blow up this wall, you get yourself another key. There we go. Now we have 3 keys. Okay. next up, now we're going to deal with the second floor. So we're gonna do that right now. And right now we do not have the compass, so so we don't. But eventually we will come upon the compass. All right. So now we're gonna go to second right first on the second floor, and the second floor does not have a second upper section. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll take that. All right, so come over here, and they're just gonna we have a hookshot target. Yeah, these targets indicate that you can hookshot to them, which is actually really convenient for us. All right. Yeah, you want to go. Yeah, there's like 3 targets. The center one will make you fall right underneath the spikes. Just be careful of that. Alright, let's see what's in these pots. Just rupees? Okay, fine. There's actually a trick where if you roll into this chest, you can actually open the chest without having to hit that switch. But let's see if I can do it. Nope. Alright, fine. I'm not gonna waste too much time, so we're just gonna okay, whatever. Oh, what? Alright. So we're just gonna do it this way. And you actually have a very short amount of time to get this chest before the water comes back. So it's easier to go as to go as close as you can to that, and then get the chest and then hit the switch that way. That way you'll have all the time you want to get that chest. That's really good. All right, so now that we have the compass, now it's gonna make this a bit less confusing, or at least going through this dungeon the way I'm going through this dungeon, a bit less confusing. So we're going to now go to the second left area, and there's actually a Tektite right here. He's gonna fall on top of me unless I get out of the way. So come here. All right. Thank goodness with the Goron sword, it makes Tektites look really easy. Okay, so now we make way up here, and this room will take you up here on the 3rd floor. So we're going to adjust the water level now. Yeah. I'm trying to look down on my notes just to make sure I'm doing things correctly. All right. So once that is on the 3rd floor, now we're going to make way to the 3rd left room. All right, and in this room. Once again there is a gold. Oh shoot! I forgot about these. All right, there we go. You don't have to worry too much about taking damage, but it's just a matter of going through this is the problem. Now there's actually a gold Skulltula right there, but as of right now we can't get it. So we're going to have to come back later. Well, you can kill it, but you won't be able to get the token. Alright. Now this right here can be a pain in the butt. Oh, what the heck. Alright. Careful not to you want to basically aim at these platforms, and you want to try to make way up to that target right there. That's oh man, okay. Can I make it? There we go. Alright. And this actually will take you to a very interesting room. As soon as you come over here. Oh, not yet. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these guys, because that way these guys will be out of my way. Man, I really suck at aiming. Man, if I was playing this on 3DS, it would make aiming so much easier. So that way I can just move the 3DS to aim instead of just using the control stick to aim first-person view. It's really that makes things so much easier. There we go. Okay, so you do that. Then aim like this. And then I believe we got to hit this switch again. And then we gotta. I think we gotta hit the switch again. Once again. Yeah, we gotta hit the switch several times in order to go through this room. That can be a pain in the butt. And man, already 21 minutes. Dang, I didn't know I was going through this dungeon that quickly. All right. And coming up over here. Oh my God! What do I see? What do I see? I see a like. That's right. One of my favorite Zelda enemies. I don't know why though. They just happen to be my favorite. Okay, I suck. Okay, I really suck. I really suck. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, man, I'm running out of arrows already. What the heck? No. If you don't kill that like, and then you would hook shot right there, and then you would fall right into him. And that's something you don't want to do. Otherwise, if this like gets you, you lose your shield and you also lose your clothes. So you don't want that. Interesting. This room seems very interesting. Okay, so apparently we can't go into that room. So let's go back, shall we? Who do I see hiding behind that tree? Who are you? No! You can't possibly be none other than Shadow Link! That's right. If you have the Goron sword, Shadow Link is pathetically easy. If you're using the Master Sword against him, he's gonna block every single attack, making this battle a lot harder. So use either Din's Fire, the item from the second temple, or the Goron sword, and he's so easy, just like that. Oh my God! And I'm surprised. He only managed to hit me once. Normally he just takes out most of my HP like that. But no. I believe though Shadow Link has the same amount of HP that of hearts that you have. So like for an example, I have 14 hearts. I believe Shadow Link will have 14 hearts in the battle. I believe that's how it works. So anyway, use the Song of Time because there's a block of time block right there covering that hole. And what's strange is that you can't actually stand on the block of time and then use it. Otherwise, it's not gonna work like that. I don't know why it works like that, but it just does. Okay, and with that, we get ourselves the long shot, and this is twice as long as the hook shot. So that's gonna make a bunch of things look really easy, especially I'll get swallowed by the vortex. Okay, that's gonna make so the gold Skulltulas that we couldn't get because they were out of reach for us to get it. That's because our hook shot wasn't long enough for us to get it. Now we can actually get them, and there's actually a gold Skulltula right over there, as you may have briefly saw it. So I keep on pressing the wrong button. So all right, there we go. And as you can probably see, the long shot actually replaces our hook shot, so there we go. So we're going to actually take advantage of it right now. Alright. Bam. And because it's so long, we can easily get it. So, okay. And I'm going to actually take off the iron boots because you actually have a higher chance of getting swallowed by these things if you're using the iron boots. So so be careful. Okay, come on, make it. All right, there we go. All right, now this is really difficult. What you want to do is you want to shoot this ice switch and then hook shot to that chest. It is actually really hard, but you have to do it. There we go. And just like that, we get ourselves a key. And now I'm going to go back to our warp point. If you go back, if you actually keep going, it'll actually take you. I actually don't remember where that will take you, but it saves some time. It saves plenty of time. Okay, so now let's see, what do I do next?